What's up, boys? Good morning. Thursday, January 30th. Got a ton of soccer on today. I believe we also have a few NBA games today. We got five of them. NHL. Nice little slate today. As always, we're going to try to get in some good plays today. We're probably going to build a couple parlays over on FanDuel and DraftKings, wherever the value is. Ton of plays have been coming out this morning over on the bot in the Discord. If you guys have not already joined the Discord, I'll be sure to drop a link for you guys here in the chat. You guys will be able to access that if you're watching over on Twitch and on YouTube. If you guys have not already gotten into the Dub Club yet, you guys can head over to my Twitter page, which I assume most of you guys probably saw this already here, and click this link. It'll take you to a page that looks just like this, where you can choose either the Elite tier or the Pro tier. Pro tier is going to give you access to the premium chat, as well as all of the slips that get posted by myself and the other cappers that we have. And then you also get access to the kind of the giveaways that we have, and then obviously the stuff like the resources as far as plus EV, frequently asked questions. And then the Elite tier is going to include all of that, but as well as access to our Discord bot, our Positive EV Sportsbook bot, Poseidon, which has been absolutely crushing it this month. We launched it on January 1st, and it has been doing amazing. I post those results for you guys all the time, and obviously this stream is supposed to be kind of an hour of us using the bot to get in positive EV plays. So super successful so far, and then also just some exclusive giveaways for our Elite tier members. So we're going to go ahead and clear out all of these sportsbook notifications, so that way we can start looking at some of the value coming in. Yesterday was insane. I think yesterday we didn't have a stream, but on Tuesday I mentioned how if you guys are like regulars in the stream, it doesn't even take me like showing results as far as the bot. It kind of just like the numbers speak for themselves. So I think on Tuesday was when I mentioned like if you're a regular in the stream, you'll notice that my Hard Rock balance just continues to go up. I think it was like at 6,000 last week, and I think on Tuesday it was like 7,000. Here we are over 9,000 right now. I mean, yesterday was great. So kind of just scrolling through some of the winners. This was a big one from the bot yesterday. Bradley Beal to get 15 plus. A couple more big ones there. Sabonis under rebounds. Kawhi to get 20 plus. I got hit pretty hard yesterday with the limits. So we'll see if they have removed those for today. I don't know how limiting works. But like, let's see. Yeah, so before I was able to play points to where I was getting $100 in profit. So I would be able to play this at 115 to profit 215 as the payout, profit 100 bucks. And now the profit's only 20 bucks. So some of these I looked at yesterday. I believe it was with blocks or stocks. I'm not sure exactly which one. Yeah, so here it's like a $10 profit. So they've limited me pretty hard. I think the way around this is just going to be me playing parlays on the sports book. So still taking those plays from Poseidon and just having to parlay them together. Because if I do that, let's say I take over 1.5 stocks here, and then go to a different game, and let's say, let's do, I don't know, let's do Max Christie to get 15 points, right? I'm still limited here, but it increases the amount, like to where it's like worth it, I guess. One thing that I did yesterday, some of you guys may have seen this. I just commented it under another post. I didn't post it myself. I didn't post this to the Dub Club either, so don't feel like you're missing out on this. I just kind of took some time to look at what the positive EV first basket scores were on Hard Rock, and I played a couple of them. I pretty much maxed them out because of the limits. I have a $5 max pretty much on these. I played a couple, and luckily one of them did come through yesterday. Malik Monk and CJ McCollum. I was maxed out to $4.71, but obviously that 75 to 1 odds on that was pretty nice. So I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to figure out the limits, see what I can play, what I can't. BetMGM is one of the bots that we just recently got put up. So if you're somebody who does have access to BetMGM, we are going to be looking at some plays from that today, as long as we do have some value coming in. Yesterday as well, I mean, I know we didn't have a stream, but if you're following me on Twitter, you would have seen that we put out the, Poseidon's playbook, right? Our 4+ EV plays that have a ton of value. And just, one of those days. We haven't done this yet. We haven't had this happen yet since we've been doing the graphics. But yesterday, these plays went 0-4. Kind of doubled down on 2 teams here. And if we go to Real to see how those teams performed yesterday, Bulls lost by 22, and then the Wizards lost by 24. So, National Blowout Association strikes again. And, we're playing overs here, all plus money props. It happens. We're going to have days where we go 0-4, but we're also going to have days where we go 4-0. So, that was unfortunate. I think Giddy being our play of the day was probably the hardest one because 5-unit play, super good value at plus 120. That was a 12.48% positive EV play, and he ends with 6. If that game's closer and he gets his minutes in the fourth quarter, he probably gets that 7th assist and cashes for us. Carlos, what's up, dude? I see you in the chat. So yeah, that was pretty tough. If you guys are also following along, we did hit our day 1 yesterday of the ladder challenge, I guess if you want to call it. It's the streaks over on Underdog. I'll be posting day 2's prop later today. I think it's ideal for me to be waiting a little bit closer to game time just to try to get that closing line value. So we'll play that 3rd prop later today, and I'll post that over on Twitter. What was the other one we did yesterday? The ladder challenge that we're trying to get going on Prize Picks. Jamal Murray cashed his line. Again, Jakob Poeltl, I think that was also in the blowout game. I think he ended with 12. So just unfortunate last night with the blowouts, but that's part of the game. So yeah, that's I guess kind of a little small recap for everybody. I'm gonna head over here to Bovada. Let's see, Desmond Bane to get 6 assists tonight. Grizzlies Rockets. Let's see if this one stays up for long. They're always I feel like they're always shifting lines. Might be hard. Yeah, this is what, -1. Where do we go? Desmond Bane, 6+. Oh, so yeah, this one's still up here. Desmond Bane to record 6+ assists at plus 110. This is a 3.57% positive EV bet. 1.5 units as the recommended wager if you play this as a straight bet. Definitely get this. Bovada is an offshore book, so if you guys, wherever you're at in the United States, you should be able to sign up for this. So definitely get that in. 1.5 units here. A little FanDuel bet coming through. Jalen Wells over 3.5 rebounds. Also in the Grizzlies game. Let's see, rebounds 4+ for Jalen Wells. Plus 135 here. Looks like I guess we could play it here at plus 136. The odds here are plus 138, so they have slightly shifted this line. I'd still probably throw a unit on this if you guys do have access to FanDuel. This is a 1.25 unit recommended wager at that plus 138 price point, but they did shift it slightly, so I'd probably knock that down a little bit. Is this DFS? So right now we're looking at our sportsbook bot in Discord that, yes, it does cover Prize Picks and Underdog, but we do have 10 other sportsbooks that this pumps out value for. So we're going to be crafting some parlays and also touching on some DFS if we do get the value for it. Another one that I haven't posted yet. I literally just downloaded the graphic, but yesterday we did hit this. So 6x over on Dabble. Dabble's been super, super nice for us. I think this has been I want to say the 4th 6x that we've hit this week on Dabble. So yeah, super nice there. Let's go over to Underdog. See if these are available. These just got posted. Zach Edey, under 8.5 rebounds and assists. Already switched that line. And then if we were to play something ahead of time for the Super Bowl, DeAndre Hopkins, under 1.5 receptions, is up right now. That's slightly positive EV. Nothing too crazy there. Prize Picks, we have the same line. So that's something we can just keep in our queue to load up. I'm trying to think. I know there's something else I wanted to go over. For any of you soccer fans out there, yesterday we had Champions League, 18 games all starting at the same time, and today we have Europa League, also 18 games all starting at the same time. So I tweeted something out earlier that we're gonna do an 18 leg parlay. I've got a pretty solid idea of what I want to do. Already talked with a couple guys about what I like for the games today. Um, but I think closer to game time, we're gonna do like an anytime goal scorer parlay. I know we did one yesterday for Champions League that I ended up posting on like Wednesday morning, I think, or like Tuesday night. It was something that was like stupid of me because the one that I posted was like I think like 8 or 9 of the players were just like they didn't start. So I got to be careful because I know I want to have guys that are starting because I think even on like on Hard Rock, I know for Prize Picks and Underdog it's a little bit different. But if a guy doesn't start on those apps, they don't count it. But I believe on Hard Rock, if you have a guy that doesn't start that's in your parlay, even if he comes in the game, it counts as him like participating. So they count it. They don't like rule that as oh he didn't play. We'll give you your money back. So I gotta be mindful of who's starting. Uh, Really good prop here. Fred Van Vliet, 4+3s at +165, +120 to +135 elsewhere on these other 5 books down here. You guys see 7.15% positive EV with a 2.25 unit recommended wager. If you guys were to play that as a straight bet, this is the better prop compared to Jalen Wells. So what I'd like to do with these FanDuel parlays, especially on these slates where we only have 5 or less games, is I'll just try to take a prop from every single one, and then we'll just parlay those together as our main thing. So hopefully we can get one in today, or like now, and then we'll do one later, closer to the start of the games. We head over here to the Rockets game as well. Over 10.5 rebounds for Amen Thompson. Looks like they pulled everything. This is 11 plus. What's his line? Oh, there it is. So yeah, they shifted it quite a bit. So I probably wouldn't play this unless you're throwing like a half unit on it. +125 to +115 is a big jump. So I'd probably stay away from that. I do want to go to FanDuel though to see if any of these other lines are up within like the last hour. So something you guys can do is literally just go here, search in FanDuel bot, and then search whatever game. So we can just put in Lakers. It'll show us. So this was posted, what, 12 minutes ago? Lakers. I usually try to play things that have been posted within the last half hour. If it's within the last hour, I usually just double check the other books as well to make sure. So let's go Carrington, 4+ at +155 still. And then we can look up, let's see, Hawks. We can do Hawks and Cavs. This was posted over an hour ago, so we're going to skip that game. We can look up Jazz. This was posted 20 minutes ago. This might still be up. I don't know. Randall hit 2+ at -110. So yeah, that shifted. And then the other one was over an hour ago. And like I always say, like this is the most ideal hour for me, so that way I can get plays out to you guys. But if we are talking about like when the best time to be using the bot, I mean, FanDuel was absolutely nuts last night. Like if you're in the Discord, make sure you guys are getting plays in anytime between like 4:30 to 5 until like games start. That's when you're going to want to be in here because the amount of plays that get dropped is absurd. Okay? Because at that point, when injury news and the lineup alerts come out, the markets are going to continue to change, and just that value is going to keep rolling. I think Flip was also pretty good last night. I want to say, let's see, let me pull up my Flip. Yeah, Flip was definitely good last night. Wow. Yeah, Flip was really good last night. I guess that could be. Let's see if you guys can see that, just slightly. I don't know. You can see the green. Yesterday was really good. Made, what is that, like 20 units on Fliff. I don't know. It was pretty big. There was a lot of plays that got posted for Fliff. Let's see, we get one ESPN bet here. That Rising Tide tag, for those of you guys who may be new to the stream, that is a tag that you guys can add in reaction rolls to get notified for it. And whenever that tags, that means that the prop is 5% positive EV or better. Okay, so that'll also tag whenever we do our 10% or higher. That is the Poseidon's play of the day. That's what that tag will show. Where's 6+ here? Isn't it 6 assists? Total assists. Is it just over? Weird. So they changed this line. Yeah, because that was just at even. What's the Fliff SN? I don't know what you mean. What's the Fliff what? I don't know. Maybe you mistyped. I don't know what SN is. What's the Fliff SN? I don't know. Go back to Bovada. Go to NBA screen name. Like my screen name? I don't know why you need that. You need my promo code? Code Trident will get you, I think, double your deposit. Mike Conley to get 10+ points. Plus 110. There's a 2-pick parlay, 2 different games. We could put out a Bovada parlay, honestly, if we get enough. Have enough up. Bovada's usually quick to change lines, so I don't know if these will even be up. FanDuel is a little bit. I mean, I say this. I feel like I do say this every stream. FanDuel is like the best possible sportsbook to be on. I mean, there's so much value on there. All right, we're gonna check Hawks and Cavs. Over 27.5 points and rebounds. Or is this Mobley? Yeah, so that's gone. And then the other one was a while ago. Let's go back. NBA. Lakers. Carrington to get 4 assists. Minus 110. Oh, that's plus 130. See, now it's plus 120 here. It's only slightly plus EV. I don't know. I'm going to go over to DraftKings. DraftKings has been pretty solid on the value as well. Ooh. Way too zoomed in there. Hawks and Cavs. Zachary under 3.5 rebounds. Plus 105. See, we do have that Rising Tide tag here. So this is a 5.74% positive EV bet. 2.75 units as the recommended wager. Minus 165. This exact bet is minus 165 on Fliff. That's pretty crazy. So considering that, honestly, I'm going to pull this up real quick to show you guys something. If they still have it up. Oh, they don't. See, this is why Fliff is kind of weird. So I was going to show you guys, hopefully, an arbitrage situation if you'd have DraftKings and Fliff. DraftKings has this at plus 105. With the under being at minus 165, I assumed that Fliff would have the over at plus 105 or better. Because in that case, then you can play both for the same amount and then make money. Either way, because they're both over plus 100. The over on Fliff is at plus 100 exactly. So you wouldn't do anything more other than either make back your money or make, a little bit. So that's one of the things that I was just going to point out real quick. But anyways, we do have a money line here for NHL. Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Vegas. Boom. There we go. Versus the Utah Hockey Club at plus 150, plus 125 on Fliff, as well as 3 other books, and then plus 142 on FanDuel. So a little bit of value there. 2.72% positive EV. Go ahead and keep those 2 queued up. Carrington went down. I don't remember what his line was at, but we'll go ahead and take that out. Actually, we could probably check this. 10. Oh, it only went down like point. Oh, that's still positive EV though. If we take that, especially if it's for a parlay. I don't mind that at all. 4 plus 150. Plus 150 is still fine. Do we have anything on DraftKings that we haven't taken? DraftKings, NBA, Lakers, last hour. Koulibaly, 5+ rebounds. Plus 114. It's still up. Look at that. And then, what else do we have? We could just get this parlay in right here. Jazz. Nothing for the Jazz. How about for the Rockets? 1109. Desmond Bane over turnovers. Defense. Minus 125. Yeah, that changed. Plus 120 for 6+ assists. Is that still up? No, it's not. Okay. And then one last game to check. Honestly, a 3-leg isn't bad. I prefer to do at least a 4-leg. I don't know what kind of value we're going to have for this, Magic game. We'll have to wait on this, but we do have 3 right here. Go back over to Bovada, Rockets, and Grizzlies. We do already have 6+ assists in for, I think that's Bane. I think we already have one in for Bane. So this is Jaren Jackson combo, over 28.5 points and rebounds. See, they've already moved this line. Where do I get the over 28.5? I can't select a different one, right? Like 28.5. They only have it up for Şengün. I can't even take alts on here, right? I don't know if I can. See, so like, I guess to show you guys the difference between these, right? This is the main thing. I don't know why I just cleared that out. I can't remember who just had it there. Oh gosh, who do we have? Oh wait, I can look up at stream to see. No, it's blocked, of course. Dang it, we're gonna have to go back to that. I want to show you guys real quick. If we do end up playing this as it is, we go to Hawks, under 3.5 rebounds for Zachary, and then we go to NHL, and we take Blue Jackets money line, and then we go back to NBA to take Koulibaly, 5+ rebounds. Look at the payout difference, guys. So even a parlay like this, if you were to put $100 over here, you're getting back almost $1,100 on DraftKings. If you play this on FanDuel, you're only getting about $800 back. So even just a 3-leg parlay, when we're comparing value, I'm trying to show you guys this is how you're going to make money, okay? It's so simple. All you have to do is just go into the Discord, you take the plays from the bot, you put them over here. We have another DraftKings one. Let's see if it's from... Okay, this is from the Magic game. We should be able to complete this now. We'll have a 4-leg parlay. We'll take Denny at 8+ at plus 135. Boom. So now I'm going to go like this. And then... Oh, what just dropped? Zachary went to plus 100. That's fine. That's totally fine. I don't care. I'm going to re-add it so it gets rid of the thing. Under 3.5 rebounds. Plus 100. There we go. We're going to get a screenshot of this. If you guys have DraftKings, make sure you get this in. Alright. And then we're going to tweet it out. Alright. this. Boom. Boom. And then we're going to go back to DraftKings. Yes, I know it says FanDuel. Fix that to DraftKings. This is a plus $2,400, or not dollars, $2,400 parlay on stream. Boom. I'm going to tag or hashtag DraftKings and boom. All right, cool. So if you guys have DraftKings, make sure you get this in. Once again, I'm going to show you guys exactly what this pays out over on FanDuel. So we just got 3 of those in. The last one that we need to get in is Denny to get 8+ rebounds. Wrong game. Trailblazers. Boom. Rebounds. We're going to go to 8+. Take Denny. Once again, see, plus 115 here, where you get a plus 135 on DraftKings, okay? $100 on DraftKings on this exact parlay is going to pay out $2,500. If you were to pay or play this on FanDuel, $1,800. Okay, you're losing out on $700 for the exact same play, okay? This is why people are not profitable. There could be somebody out there who has spent 10 hours today already crafting up this exact parlay. This exact parlay could, be green for the last 5 performances, whatever. The projections could be here. If they play this on FanDuel, though, they are losing better. They are losing better, okay? You have to understand that these sportsbooks take into account everything. These are multi-billion-dollar companies. They take into account every single line, every single statistic, every injury, every minute that's played, everything. They take into account everything. Once you are able to understand that and drop your ego a little bit to understand, okay, I'm not smarter than the sports books. You just have to compare lines, okay? This is all you need to do. It's that simple. You can't make it any easier, okay? All you have to do is compare lines. So DraftKings is the best place for you to get every single one of these plays, and it's very easily, you can notice this very easily by seeing the payouts, okay? So again, this could be a parlay that doesn't hit. That's okay though. You're going to be playing stuff like this. You're going to be profitable over time, okay? What's your favorite betting site/sites? If we're talking about sports books, I only have access to Hard Rock and Flip. Hard Rock is by far my favorite just because, one, I can access it from my desktop, and because I've made a ton of money off of it. I will say Flip is super nice because they don't limit, except like once you get to like $500, I think they limit on a single bet. I would say those two, obviously, and then for DFS, I'm probably more of an underdog kind of guy than Prize Picks. I kind of just like their user interface a little bit more. I would rather see the multipliers than like the demons and goblins. I think the demons and goblins that Prize Picks do is a super easy way to be really shady with their customer base, because at the end of the day, you don't know the multiplier of each of those props. It's just like, oh, this is a goblin, so you're getting less than a normal amount. Oh, this is a demon, you're getting more. Seeing the actual multipliers is a little bit helpful for someone like myself who understands the numbers behind everything. So those are definitely my favorites. I still use Prize Picks, obviously. It's one of the biggest apps in the game, and I have to accommodate for all of the members and subscribers that do want Prize Picks parlays. So I put out Prize Picks parlays, and obviously successful with it as well. As you can see, this was posted yesterday, so we just hit this 25x. But yeah, those are my favorites, I would say. Once again, guys, if you have not already gotten this in over on DraftKings, somehow Koulibaly is going the wrong direction, so it's actually an even higher payout now. Definitely get this in. The Blue Jackets 20 line is for tomorrow night's game, so make sure to, be sure you're not taking tonight's game against the Golden Knights, I believe it is. I'm going to go ahead and just screenshot this, just so I can quote tweet this over on Twitter, because, a lot of people do want to see comparisons for payouts, and obviously, making a simple decision as to which one you're going to play. If you have access to both DraftKings and FanDuel, it's a kind of a no-brainer, right? So you posted 25, and that was crazy. It's not crazy, dude. I mean, I appreciate it, but at the same time, like, this is our 5th one of the month. This is our 5th 25x. We had that one hit. Let me just go to highlights. This will be better. So we had here 6x over on Dabble, another DFS app. Another one, Another one, I have one literally right here that's I haven't posted just yet. I'll probably do it once we're off stream. Another 25x over on Underdog. This one cashed the championship weekend. Another 25x Underdog. Just a couple of screenshots from how successful the Poseidon Sportsbook bot has been on Hard Rock. Another 25x, and this is all still January, all right? Or this is a 10x, my bad. 10x, sorry. Another one on Hard Rock from Poseidon. This was a sweep for our free plays. Showing you guys how to make 287 bucks in under a minute. This was just a clip from stream where I believe we took Bradley Beal's under. I'm not going to play the audio on it, but pretty much showing you guys right here on the bot. It pulls up. We ended up playing it over on Bovada, it looks like. Super simple. Once again, Hard Rock. This is all this month as well. This was a recap of last year. If you're a $100 unit better, we made over 624 units in 2024, which is over $62,000. 10x on January 2nd. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And yeah, that's just the norm. Like, I mean, we're cashing out plays like that on a regular basis. So definitely something to consider if you guys have not already joined the Dub Club. We got some new plays here. Koulibaly 5+ we already took in our last parlay. Plus 120, kind of just tags again since the odds have increased. Prize picks, we have another one. Banchero over 4.5 assists. We'll definitely keep that in mind if we do end up getting more plays on Prize Picks to fill out a full slip. Bovada, let's see, NCAA basketball, Ohio State. I guess we could just search here, right? Versus Penn State. Plus 155 here. That's tonight at 6:30 Eastern Time. 3.04% positive EV. Let's go over to the Magic game. Kamara under 5.5 rebounds. Could be a solid bet here. Under 5.5 at plus 100. That's still up. We'll play it just like this. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. All right, we're gonna go here. Not there. We're gonna go here. To bump this up. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the bet slip for Bovada. Same thing, we're gonna go over to Tweet Hunter and get this out. Just so we can have Twitter eat as well, guys. I know a lot of people can't tune into the stream, but they should have notifications on to get these plays. So another big parlay here. I'm going to compare it to other sportsbooks in just a second. Don't worry. All right, Bovada. This is a plus 20. We'll call it plus 2100. Hashtag Bovada. Boom. And send that out. Cool. So once again, $100 to win, 2150 essentially on those 4 props right there. All plus money, although like 3 of these are really minus money props because of the rest of the market. So just let's go look at FanDuel real quick. I'll show it on FanDuel and DraftKings so that way you guys can see. You want to try to get into it more? Hey, if you want to, bro, you know what? I'll do this right now, actually. I'm going to go here. Let me pull this off stream real quick. If you want to try it out, I'm going to give a free 7-day trial to anybody who's watching right now who wants to, you know, jump in the Discord, see what's up. You guys can try it out for a week, see how you like it. I can guarantee you're going to make money. Let me make sure I get the right link for y'all. Alright, I'm going to drop this in the chat. So if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, I just dropped a free link. When you pull it up, it'll look just like this. It'll show you that free 7-day trial. You guys can start your trial. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, we're going to go to, where were we just at? Bovada. So this was the parlay that we just sent out. I'm going to show you guys why we're playing this, okay? Why you should be playing this. We're going to go over to DraftKings, okay? Let me zoom out so we don't... there we go. All right, 10 plus points. I didn't realize that we don't have who's posted here. That's not good. Can we expand this? Why will it not show who's who? That's kind of lame. I can't even show the bet then. Well, I'm gonna take this down since nobody can see it. That's kind of lame. Try open bets. Well, I can't place it. I'm not placing it right now. Maybe I gotta do like this. So we'll have to go here. Then we'll do like this. Right. I think that's what we have to do. So we'll go back to Tweet Hunter. Do the exact same thing again, and we'll just post both of them. So that way people can see, okay, here's the, here's the parlay with the odds and stuff. And then here is, should be able to do this, I think. Yeah, okay. Now that makes sense. So we'll go back here. This is a plus 2100 parlay. Bovada and hashtag Bovada. Okay, that should be good. Because it'll send out both now. So we'll just double check to make sure. There we go. Okay. Now that that's up. Okay, so here's our bet. We're going to show this over on DraftKings, or FanDuel and DraftKings, okay? So first off, we're going to go to Desmond Bane on the Grizzlies to get 6+ assists, okay? 6+ assists for Desmond Bane, plus 100. We're already getting value over here, right? Keep track of this. We got it at plus 110 on Bovada, plus 100 on FanDuel. Let's go down to Mike Conley on the Timberwolves to get 10+ points, all right? We're going to get Conley at plus 105. Oh, we got it at plus 110 over on Bovada. Okay, more value. Let's go down to the Portland game. Kamara, under 5.5 rebounds. Okay, let's take him over here, 5.5. Minus 115 on FanDuel. Oh, we got it at plus 100 on Bovada. Weird. All right, let's go over to college basketball. We're going to look for Ohio State. Right down here, money line versus Penn State. Plus 130. We got it at plus 155. On Bovada, okay? You want to play this as a 4-leg parlay? Let's put $100 on that. How much are we getting paid? $16.63. How much would we have gotten paid over here? Almost $2,200. You're missing out on like $600 if you're playing this on FanDuel. Let's look at it on DraftKings. Let's see if it's even worse, which it very well could be. Timberwolves, 10+ points for Mike Conley. Where you at, Mike? 10+, minus 115. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. This is going to be a real good one, I think. Kamara, under 5.5 rebounds. Boom. Minus 125. Who are we missing? Grizzlies versus the Rockets. 6+ assists for Desmond Bane. Minus 125. College basketball. Ohio State money line. Plus 145. If you put $100 in this, you're getting paid not even $1,500. Okay? You're getting paid $16.63 on FanDuel, but if you played on Bovada, you're getting paid almost $2,200. Okay? This is simple numbers, guys. If I were to give you a $5 bill and a $10 bill and tell you which one do you want, there's no catch. Which one do you want? Which one are you taking? I mean, it's that simple, guys. So hopefully this is knowledge that sticks with you because this is what profitable sports betting looks like. Okay? I'm going to clear all these out. Hopefully you guys understand that. It's so simple. You have to be able to understand that you are missing out on value if you are not positive EV betting, okay? I hate sounding like I'm ranting, but it's so important because 98% of people are not profitable sports bettors. You have people on Twitter that blow up with 100,000 followers because they're funny or because they make good content, and yet they're not profitable sports bettors, and you still put your money on their bets. I don't understand that, dude. It's so frustrating for me because I'm like, how do people not understand that so many of you guys are not profitable? So many people claim they're profitable and they're not. Let's go to Flip. LeBron James over 1.5. What is that? Steals? Steals. Let's go. Defensive steals. LeBron plus 160. Quarter unit, pretty small play. You know, don't put too much on that. Plus 160, still good value. Also plus EV over on BetMGM, plus 165. Just a quarter unit on that. Prize picks. D Hop is still up. We have whoa, hold up. Hold up. These are probably bumping out. It's always the turnovers, dude. I don't know why the turnovers like get posted as regular plays, and then they rip them off. They just pull them right back off the board. Yeah, these aren't even up anymore. This would be great for what's it called? It's always the turnovers, dude. What is up with this? They do this like every day too. I see them put them up, and then I see them pull them. So D Hop is getting tagged on both PrizePicks and Underdog again, and I'll tell you why. PrizePicks and Underdog are so quick to get rid of the value, essentially trying to beat us at the game that we're playing. The reason why we tag it every 30 minutes is because it's very rare for a plus EV prop on DraftKings or Underdog to stay up for more than 30 minutes. And when it does, it's usually for a couple reasons. One of them being that the game isn't today. Like, this is very much in advance. This is 10 days away. So sometimes they'll keep up props like that and not tend to it, as quickly. So that's one reason. Don't be alarmed if you think like, oh, the bot's not working, it's tagging us again. No, it's going to repost every 30 minutes if it's still a plus EV prop available. We're going to go over to, so this kind of counteracts the other one. If we're playing, like if we played this on Flip for LeBron James over 1.5 steals, I would not be playing this prop on DraftKings. Or I would probably play this one because it has the better value and not play it on Flip. So LeBron James under 1.5 stocks here at plus 120 on DraftKings. BetMGM. Obviously, we just talked about this. LeBron James, 2+ steals. Also, plus EV over on Flip. Again, there's not a lot of value coming out right now. But guys, if you have any questions regarding the bot, regarding plus EV betting, regarding anything related to sports betting that I can hopefully answer for you, or at least direct you in the to the answer you're looking for, please don't hesitate to ask. We got a lot of people in here. I don't care if you guys are just typing in chat for questions about stuff. I'm totally okay with that. I'll do my best to answer, and like I said, if not, I'll definitely try to direct you to the answer that you're looking for. But yeah, if you guys have DraftKings and Bovada, definitely get these two in. These are great parlays to have for tonight, and then also I think the Blue Jackets game's tomorrow, so definitely having that in as well. What's going on here? Oh, just kidding. I saw singles, and I was like, see, this is the one that we gotta have posted. Okay. DraftKings, another good bet just dropped. Looks like a lot just came through on DraftKings. Jeremy Grant over 3.5 rebounds as plus 155. 2 units as a recommended wager if you're playing this as a straight bet. 4+ plus 155. Go down to the Magic game still. Wendell Carter under half a 3-pointer made, plus 114. Let's go over to the Lakers game. Alex Sarr over 7.5 rebounds. Why did I say not available? What? Lakers. There we go. 8+ rebounds for Sarr, plus 114. There it is. Boom. 1 unit recommended wager on that one. Let's see if we have anything else so we can. So what are we looking for? Timberwolves and Jazz, and then Hawks, Cavs. What are stuff that we haven't played yet? Yeah, see, not a lot's been up. If you guys want to play this as a 2-man, also completely fine. Just to show you guys once again, $100 would pay out $545 here. If you're playing this exact same thing on FanDuel, you're gonna get a payout of, let's see, 8+ for Sarr. Not a huge odds different there. Jeremy Grant to get 4+. Probably not a huge. Um, yeah, it won't be too bad. But still, value is value. So $100, you're gonna be making, uh, even that, like you're gonna be making $145 more. Or sorry, this is the to win, and this is the payout. So technically, you're still making like $40 here. Um, but again, when you add these up, if you're playing 3-leg, 4-leg, 5-leg parlays, um, yeah, I mean, you have to take that into account. Like, this is not something that you should just take lightly. Like, oh, it's just $40. You know, like if you're playing this, I already showed you guys. This was hundreds of dollars that you could be missing out on for the exact same parlay. Do you ever look at matchups when playing these, or just blind tail? Great question. So one thing that I love to talk about is actually this exact point. There's so many people out there that, like, I mean, you could go scroll on Twitter right now. If your For You page is all about sports betting, you will see it probably every other post, if not, twice in every 3 posts. People will spend hours of their time, 5-6 hours, just researching previous performances, last 5 games, um, all thinking that that plays a factor in today's game. It's a completely different game. None of the past factors are a factor in this game. Um, People want to say, oh, this team is, first in allowing points to the point guard on the opposing team. All that stuff, you have to understand that all of these multi-billion-dollar companies that run the sports books have models that take into account every little detail. Like I already talked about, whether that's playing time, if we're talking about hockey, talking about time on ice, injuries, every single thing matters, okay? I'm 100% in on that. I understand that factors matter in a game. However, spending all of your time looking at those matchups is time that is money wasted. Time is money, okay? Those hours and hours that you spend researching are also hours that you could be putting in parlays like this. Parlays that are going to make you money long term, okay? I've already talked about this before. We could have 6-leg parlays up here that don't hit. I hit 1 every 20. You're still going to be profitable. That's a good hit percentage. People get mad when I post, free plays or whatever that don't hit. I'm like, dude, it's a 5-leg parlay. You can't expect every single one to hit. It's not necessarily blindly tailing. Blind tailing is me going, hey, I got a gut feeling today. LeBron's putting up a triple-double. Okay, I'm going to go put $100 on that. That's blindly tailing. Looking at numbers and comparing sportsbook is not blindly tailing. I understand what you mean. I know that's not like, a bad thing that you're trying to say, like, oh, you're blindly tailing. Like, no, it is blind tailing if you're talking about, like, yes, I'm not doing research on any of these props. The research has already been done for you, and that's one of the things that I think a lot of people don't understand. The research is already been done. All you're doing is just looking at the numbers, comparing lines, and taking advantage of where that value is. Okay. What was I about to say? Oh my gosh, I just totally blanked. Hopefully that answers your question though. I know that's kind of hard to understand because, like, I was gonna show you Prize Picks. This popular tab, I can guarantee you that at least 5 of these. So what is this? 4, 8, 12. 16, 18. So there's 18 props here. I can guarantee you at least 5, if not more, are going to be the last 5 games. When we look at the chart, the last 5 games are going to be either all green or all red, because that's the mind of a casual bettor. I can promise you at least 5 of these, if not 10, are going to be all 5 green, all 5 red. And if it's not, there's going to be about, I don't know, 80% of these that are going to be at least 4 of the 5 are green or red. Because people will go into the app, they'll click this little last 5 thing, the little last 5, it'll show their last 5 performances comparing to the 22.5 line right here, and it'll show red or green, and that's how people make their picks. I'll be shocked if I click this and it's not all green or all red. I mean, don't make this up. This is literally how people bet. This is on the popular tab. This is the most bet prop today, because Ja Morant has gone under this line in his last 5 games. Could he go under this tonight? Of course he can, but this is not how you bet. This is not a smart way to bet, okay? We have a Goblin here. 4.5 rebounds for Zach Edey. Second most popular bet today, okay? Why do you think that is? Well, a Goblin is going to give you a lower payout, so it's, quote, easier to hit, but also I can almost guarantee you money right now that when I click this, it's going to be all green. I mean, I can't make this up. This is how people bet. This is how Prize Picks makes their money. Okay? Let's just keep going. Okay? A rare example here, 3 losses and 2 wins out of the last 5. Weird. That's on the popular tab. This is not normal. Okay? Again, LeBron James, 4 out of 5 has gone under 27.5 points. The popular tab does not mean that people are betting the over on this. It's the under. Okay? Here we go. Another Goblin. Şengün over 7.5 rebounds. He's hitting his last 5. We're going to take that. Again, Kamara over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Yeah, he's hit this in 4 out of his last 5, and the one game that he didn't hit, he came very close. So we're going to take the over here. That's people's mindset. It's sad, but it's how Prize Picks makes their money. Again, Jaren Jackson. Ooh, very close to that line. This is a good over to take. Donovan Mitchell. Oh yeah, 4.5 assists should be easy. He said this in the last 4 games. Şengün's gone under this in 4 of his last 5. Dylan Brooks is going under today. Oh, Desmond Bane's going over this. He's hitting this 4 of his last 5. Ja Morant's going under. Like, I mean, none of these, like, it's honestly sad. That's all I can say. It's sad. Sexton, oh look, this is a great prop. He's hitting in 5 of his last 5 games. Walker Kessler, like, I mean, these are on the popular tab for a reason. Like, this is how people bet. Very sad. Oh wait, this is way long ago. Hard Rock. Let's get a Hard Rock bet in. Max Strus 3s. Let's see how much they limit me to if this prop is even still up. 3 plus 3s for Strus. Plus 155. I can actually put a half unit on this. So like, oh, well, barely. That's great. Bovada. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. For you who are in the chat or watching or wherever, I don't mean to get on these rants and just go on and on and on. But I mean, guys, I can't make it up. Like, this popular tab, there are people out there that literally will make their picks based off of the popular tab. And that is just, it makes no sense to me. Like, I think I did this before. There's tiers to sports betting. I've already said that 98% of people are profitable. Or not profitable, sorry. That would be insane if 98% were profitable. At the top, you have positive EV bettors, okay? That's the very top. The people who understand the game, who understand that they are not smarter than the sports books. The people who are in it for long-term success, not short-term success, okay? Below that, you have the people who spend hours and hours and hours of their time and, you know, find research, but then also still look for the best lines, okay? Below that, you have the people who spend a lot of their time, somehow are still profitable because they look at all the matchups and stuff, but they've wasted a lot of their time. Below that, you have the people who go to their gut instinct. I would say, honestly, the people who bet with a gut instinct are probably better, in my mind, than the people who literally just load up Prize Picks and click 5 people or 6 people on the popular tab and just roll with it. Those people are better than those. And then at the bottom, the very bottom, you have people who probably just I don't even know what would be bottom tier. Probably the guys who just like say, I'm gonna sports bet today, and then they just put in a ton of money on like a 12-leg parlay and just hope that they hit for generational wealth. That's probably the totem pole, you know, being like, you know, top tier, and then the scum of sports betting. Which, listen, I would like to put out there right now, I've been through it all. You know, I don't want people to think that I'm like all high and mighty because I'm a positive EV sports bettor. No, I started in college down here. I was the guy putting in 12-leg parlays, putting my rent on it, thinking that it was going to hit, and making terrible mistakes. Life lessons were very much learned, okay? Don't think that I'm the person who just like, oh yeah, I just studied the game before I started sports betting and now I'm successful. No, I've been through all of those. I was the guy who was on Prize Picks looking at last five performances. Okay, I was that guy. I was the guy spending 8 hours a day looking at previous matchups. It was a process, but I learned, and that's what I'm trying to. I think the reason why I do this, yes, it's because I'm making money doing sports betting. I'm making money doing the content that comes with it. But also, something that you guys learn in the Discord is not just me giving you plays. It's also a knowledge game, okay? part of being in the Discord is being able to one-on-one with me, ask questions, and allow me to give you guys the knowledge to be a profitable sports bettor, okay? I have all the numbers to back up that I'm a sports bettor, or that I'm a sports bettor, a profitable sports bettor. This is full transparency from me, okay? I've already talked about, yes, this is a long-term game. We've had losing months before. Losing months, that is a long time to be a loser. But last year, I already pulled this up. Last year, when we made 624 units in profit, that this wasn't just like, oh yeah, we made 100 units or 50 units every single month. No, we had months where we made 160 units, and we had months where we lost 20 units. I think we had 2 months last year that we were negative and still were up 624 units at the end of the year. I mean, you can even look at this. This is December, okay? Our month to date in December, the amount of money that we made in December was only 8 units. Look at how many of these days were losses. These are red days. Yes, they're small losses, you know, minus 1.5 units, minus 2 units, minus 0.65 units. Yes, they were small losses, and luckily we had 2 big days to start the month. But I mean, this is the kind of thing that you have to look at as a plus EV sports bettor. You could have joined. Let's say you joined. Let's say you joined on the 6th. Okay, so on the 6th, we were already at 41.6 units profited on the month. And then you stay through December, and technically you would be down, what, 30 something units? And you say, this is a ripoff, this is a scam. You have to understand it's a long-term game, okay? All this is tracked for you guys. You guys can have access to this. It's in the Discord down here on our daily recaps page. I already sent out the Discord link for you guys to check this out. Just click here on the spreadsheet. You guys can have access to all of our tracking. Very transparent with you guys, so you guys don't have to question the legitimacy of anything. But anyways, that's going to wrap up the stream. I didn't realize how fast we blew through that hour. Make sure you guys get in the 2 parlays that I sent out here, DraftKings and Bovada, if you do have access to them. Make sure you give a follow everywhere. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook now. I just set up a Facebook page. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure you guys drop a follow everywhere. Super appreciative for all of you guys who were here for the full hour. We'll be live again tomorrow, Friday, January 31st at 11:30 a.m. for the EV Edge. Appreciate you guys for being here, and I will see you then. Peace.